So a 30-year-old woman from the Bay Area recently went on a hike, which led to the fires over in, I forgot which county, but so she's
NorCal,
a 30,
right?
Yeah, NorCal. She is a 30-year-old former yoga teacher who was in a hike. She ran out of water, was very thirsty. She found a puddle on the floor and thought, oh, it's water, I'm going to drink it. Shortly upon taking a few sips, she realizes that it's bear urine.
It's pee-pee,
and so she
baby.
tries to filter it out with a tea bag. That doesn't work. So she then tries to boil it in order to make it drinkable. She couldn't get it done. She drinks it anyways, and it starts a fire.
Just on a fucking hike?
That's still going on right now.
What hikes was she on?
Was she like missing, or how long was
No,
she out there?
she was out
for like
there
an hour?
for about, I think, a few days at that
Started
point.
drinking beer piss.
Yeah.
She probably didn't know it was bear piss. I doubt
No,
she
she
went,
does. She
"Oh,
said
this
that
is
it was bear piss, and then she tried to boil it out so it
Be a
would be
lot
drinkable.
of piss, like a heavy like bear piss.
A lot of piss, but what?
And you just like woke up at hibernation, just pissed. Just that dark hibernation piss. Probably tastes like a warm ale.
Let me see a bear pissing. And did it have?
Let me see a bear
Did it
piss.
have? Did it piss in a bowl? I mean, what did it?
It was on the floor. She said it was a puddle of piss.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm buying. She knows it's a bear piss. Could have been a fat ass moose or elk. Like, how do you know it's bear?
Yeah.
Well, there's
Right, a
guy
bear
drinking
specifically.
piss right there.
This is him taking hard.
There he goes.
Oh, it's not even that hard.
Yeah.
I'll piss hard than that.
Scratching the back, too.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I love
it's
it.
a tiny pee-pee too for a big animal.
yeah,
I'll
it
just-
is.
There
goes.
Well, that ain't shit, dude.
Nah,
It's definitely not bear piss.
No.
it's natural.
I would,
go back,
Sounds like
change
she
the
might be
guy,
full of shit. So if you create the forest fires and all that shit, how's that affect? Like, obviously, you don't, like, if you did unintentionally, right? Like, you didn't mean to do it unintentionally. What
You
happens?
still pay you pay the fines because there was the fires
Those
that were
can't
down
be
here.
cheap.
The fires that were down here were set off.
Dude,
from a,
burning hundreds of acres. They're like, well, here's your bill.
Well,
How much? We burned 500,000 acres of forest.
It's a lot
so
of
just
trees.
run through the numbers.
I mean, just the timber
You owe
alone.
us. Oh, here we go. 177 million.
Oops.
Like 170. Like, well,
Hey, good news,
I
man.
make 70 grand a
Are
year.
you related to Jeff Bezos? No. Okay, so I got bad news.
Really bad news.
You
Yeah.
hear about the people who started the wildfire from the
Baby shower?
The baby,
Or baby
The
reveal?
gender announcement.
yeah, they have to pay all of that, and I think they could have
What?
faced jail time.
Try to buy a tree. Go see how much one oak tree costs.
they're
It'll cost.
insane.
It'll run you.
Yeah, and then
It'll run
burn
you a couple
millions of them
hundred
down.
grand. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, how's that work? So let's
Yeah.
say him and his wife make, let's say, 100 grand between the two of them.
You don't.
What do you do?
You're
Are
not.
you just working for the rest of your life? You're basically a slave to this park.
I don't think. I think there's a reasonable. There's a. The judge
They have
says,
to. Well, but also the government's like, dude, they're never. Like, they owe us $1 trillion. You might as well say you owe us
Yeah,
$1 trillion.
yeah.
I think what happens is at the end of the day, people go, sorry. You know how you can barely get sorry out? You know how sometimes you really
Yeah,
fuck
when
up,
you
like
know
this?
you really fucked
You're like
up.
this, you go, sorry.
Or the government just.
You know when you're a kid and you really get
Yeah.
fucked. What the fuck did you do? Sorry.
Or I think the government just garners your wages. Like, that's why they
Guys.
discipline
But at the
you.
end
probably
of the
take
day-
out from your check
at the
all
end
the
of the
time
day,
or
you have to
something.
take this as an answer. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, even if you gave them $1 million, they got $1 million to the government.
Whoops.
Does it say how much her fines were or whatever?
It says on there the fine that she might have to pay, but she did end up, because of that fire, 144 houses were burned down. Fuck. So like she's
You
open.
can't pay for it. You
So
can't
she's
pay
What did she
open
do
to
wrong?
getting sued
Sorry.
by those homeowners as well.
I mean, you guys take
No,
something.
Chin, you
It's a
should.
big
This is
issue.
different. This is like tickets and
Government fines?
Goes. I would put in.
Catastrophic.
No, what happens if you start a forest fire?
What happens? What?
Yeah, what happens if you start a forest
When you
fire?
burn down
What is the
state-
minimal
What
fine?
happens if you burn all of North California? I bet they fucking
I know.
like, I don't know. Like, what should we
I know
put
they're
in?
trying to figure it out too.
5 years in prison and fines how much? It's 250,000.
That's probably minimum.
Shin, pull up the original article again, because I'm pretty sure.
What happens if you
says-
accidentally start a forest
Yeah,
fire?
see where it says she's a self-described shaman, so she's full of shit.
Yeah.
Off the bat.
Yeah.
So there was no bear piss.
By the way.
I
way,
smell
Stevie-
bullshit from the jump.
Stevie knows.
Bear piss. Even the judge is like, what? How do you know that?
Yeah. How do you know? Like, it's not like you.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Science grad, self-described shaman, yoga teacher, and dive master. All just
Yeah,
full
nah.
of shit, dude.
Even her face, she doesn't look like she's real.
She looks shell shocked. She's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I fucked up.
Go to Squid Games now.
That's a lot.
yeah. She's got to go to Squid Game.
Yeah, by the way.
That's what happens.
You're a contestant in Squid Game. And you could win a lot or get shot in the fucking
Dude, she
face.
must have been a smart girl. Caltech.
Oh, yeah.
She must have been smart.
Sure.
But just,
Sometimes.
not great with forest fire.
It doesn't mean you're good at fire
Fires.
management.
No.
Right? Sometimes you make a fire and you're like, it's dry here.
Yeah, if they're government, I don't know what you do,
I mean, you just, you
just-
can't start a
right.
fire in the woods. It's not a good idea.
August.
In August, yeah. If
fuck
you're in
was she-
British
wait, what the fuck
Columbia
was
and
she
it
doing?
rains all the time at the rainforest, you're going to be fine.
Redwoods would be all right.
Sure.